Hello everyone, I promised you this tutorial about hair and I'm gonna have to probably break it into two pieces. So I'm just going to curl my hair for you today and show you how I curl it. And then another time we'll go through maybe the other products that I use to prep it and the tool that I use to dry it with. So I'm gonna start out with a thermal protectant. This is so important because you want to protect your hair from any damage. And not only that, but this particular one from Kenra, it's Kenra 19, has a pretty strong hold. So I'm going to spray it all through my hair. And I know this is gonna look like it's gonna make my hair really weighed down with product, but this is the best way to protect it from curling. And pay attention to your ends too. Make sure that they get a good dose of it. What you want to do now after you've done that is let it sit for a couple minutes, because what's going to happen is if you go through with the brush right now, it's going to look crunchy and it's going to not be good. But we're going to go through a brush in a few minutes after it dries down, and then we'll be able to go right in and curl, but our hair will be protected and it has a great hold on it too. Now once it's dry, you're going to look at it and go, oh my gosh, that looks greasy, that looks crunchy. Take a brush and gently start at the bottom and just brush through the hair all the way around, and your hair is not going to have any crunch in it whatsoever. I don't know how this product works, but it delivers the protection, keeps the hold for your hairstyle, and it's a really soft product as you're working with it. So make sure that you just brush everything, brush it all the way through. So now you're going to be working with some of these clips right here. These are the clips that hairdressers use to hold the hair back while they're cutting other hair, right? So you're going to be working with some of these. You're also going to be working with a curling iron. Now you can use a bigger barrel curling iron. This one is 1.25 inches and it's a long barrel, which I love because I want to put quite a bit of hair in there. So heat this up. I usually leave it on about 380. I don't go clear up to 450. I like to have it a little bit cooler, but this one gets hot anyway, so you're gonna wanna be careful about that. So those are the two things I'm using. I love my wet brush and they've always worked for me. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start right here in the front. We're gonna pull the hair forward and we're gonna get a pretty good, swath of hair there. And this is gonna be hard to see, so I'm gonna have to crouch down. And I just want to pull the hair all the way through to the end of the ends of the hair with the curling iron. And then I'm going to just wrap it up. I'm going to let it set for a few seconds. And you probably know from your own hair how long it can be in a curling iron. My hair is pretty darn stubborn, so it takes a little bit longer. But let that curl out, but don't let go of it. Now take your duck clip and pin that curl in so that it goes straight up. Yeah, I know it's weird, and I have all these little extra newbie hairs, so they kind of fly around, but I'm going to work that, and I'm going to work 3 or 4 of them in my hair. And so you just take the hair once again straight up, and I actually go forward with the hair. Make sure you brush it right here. Every time, you guys, every time those dogs start barking when I'm doing any sort of filming. And make sure you go to the end, roll the hair in clear to the base, and let it sit as long as it needs to. If you're not curling your hair every single day, if you curl your hair once or twice a week, you shouldn't be getting that much damage, especially if you use a curling iron like this one that is a ceramic ion or ionic or whatever they're called. This one actually draws moisture to the hair and seals it. So yeah, that's what I've heard anyway. Heat isn't great for hair no matter what. But okay, did you see I held onto that again and I'm putting in the clip? So now I've got 2. I'm going to do one at the crown for sure. When I get back towards this part of my hair, I actually let it stay in a little bit longer than my front pieces because it's in a little bit better shape. And not only that, but it's harder to curl. And so you get to the bottom of that curl and you're just clipping it in. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do one more back there or not, but now I'm gonna take the sides. So I go from where that curl was and I just go straight down to my ear and I grab all of this hair right here. So this would be all of my front side hair. And again, I'm going to over direct it, go forward with it, And then I'm going to put the curling iron in just like the rest, go to drag it to the end, and then curl it up. So you can see this a little bit better if I show you on the side like this. So now I've got this hair. I'm gonna put my finger through there because I don't wanna lose that curl, and I'm going to wrap that curl so that it goes clear up to my head, and then I'm going to put in the duck clip. So like so. It's so easy to do this, and it's fast normally, but when I'm teaching, it always takes a little bit more time. Now, a lot of people like the beachy waves where you leave the end out. I'm not a huge fan of that. If you like it, do yours like that, leave a little end out of it, and then just do this and you'll still have the same effect. It'll still look really good. You just want to make sure that you are clipping it afterwards while it dries, or not while it dries, while it cools down. Heat on your hair is what actually makes it curl, but it's while it's drying, keep saying drying, while it's cooling is where the curl is going to get set. So you want to be careful about that. Okay, now I have all this back here, and yes, I am going to do one more of those that goes to the crown kind of. All right, and then on these last parts, because I don't have a lot of hair, if you have a lot of hair, you're gonna wanna divide this in threes, but I don't have a lot of hair. So I'm just gonna do two right here. I'm gonna pull them towards the front, and then I'm just going to curl them down and in so that they're going towards my face or towards my neck, whatever you wanna call it there. And once again, I go clear to the end and wrap it up. Be careful not to get your ear. This is a very hot curling iron. On this one, you want to make sure that you're wrapping it. This is hard to grab all of this hair. And make sure you're wrapping it well. And then just tuck it up underneath there. And you're going to have to grab the back hair in order for that to stay. I know that looks weird. I might have to do two. Let me pull this out. Wrap it around my finger and do the curl that way. Okay, this is okay to stay out. And then just do the other side. All right, we're gonna wait 15 minutes at least, or until they're completely cool, so that we can take them down, and I'll be back and show you taking them out and what I do to style it. All right, it's been a little while. We're gonna go through, we'll take out all of these pins, clips, and you will see how we did. Now, if you have stick straight hair like mine, and you have a hard time keeping the curl through the day, when I take this down, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hairspray it first, and then I will go and style it. I use Kenra 25. It's been my ride or die hairspray for probably 25 years. And I'm going to give this a good spray before the curls get fingers in them or anything. Give that a second. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start running my fingers through the hair. And you will see this will be so big. So I'm gonna, in order to not lose a lot of curls, you can kind of, you know, shake it out, shake the curl out. Look at the curl on there, wow, already. Yes, it is big and full and voluminous, and the products that I used before when I did my hair, when I washed my hair, are part of the reason that is, but also what I used just now to style with is a huge reason that the hair will be voluminous. Okay, so once I shake out the curls, then I'm gonna start to work with it and decide how I want it. I always pull down these sides right here because I have such a high forehead, but I want to over direct so that it looks even more voluminous. Let's see, I might wanna go this way because the way the hair is laying. And sorry, I'm not looking straight at the camera. My mirror's on the side here. And just keep fingering and picking at it until you get it to where you want it to be, until it looks like the style that you want. And as you get it there, you're going to hit it with the hairspray and lift. So I'm telling you, if you have fine hair, if you have limp hair, products are the way to go. But you need the right products that won't make your hair limp and lifeless and won't weigh your style down. You can go through this and create defined curls, like I'll create one right there. because of the way we curled it, so we can have definition in places. And then up through here, I'm going to continue to grab and pull that so that it gets a lot of body up there. I want to make sure that I'm hiding these areas in here. Sometimes when it doesn't want to cooperate, you just have to keep going through it with your fingers, piecing it out and just playing with it. You know, when you're in your stylist chair, she is playing with your hair for a while to get it in the style that she wants. And when you walk out, you look great. Well, the reason is, look at that. The reason is because she has played and played with your hair until it does exactly what she wants it to. And she's going to use product to do that too. Now I can tell you right now that I'm not liking this piece right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that little piece and I'm going to curl that little piece just towards my face, just because it was not cooperating. And then it will lay down in there and be good hair instead of, you know, crazy hair. Then give it a good spray all the way around. I use a lot of hairspray. I'm from the 80s. We used Aquanet. Come on. So that's the whole hairdo tutorial as far as how I curl it and style it. I know that you've been wanting this for a long time and I enjoy doing my hair. It's something that I've always had fun doing. So tell me down in the comment section what you think and if you feel like this is something you could possibly tackle. And we will talk next time in our hair video about products, specific products that I use to keep my hair healthy and to grow it as I am trying to grow it longer and get it as full as possible. Thanks so much for watching today. I love you bunches. Come back around and see me really soon in my next tutorial or video. Love you much. Bye guys.